Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to learn poem first B, Fire and Ice. The poet of this poem is Robert Frost. Robert Lee Frost was an American poet. His work was initially published in England. Later it was published in the United States. He was known for his realistic depiction of village life. He frequently wrote about settings from village life in New England in the early 20th century. His writing is full of social and philosophical theme. Now, this is poem first B, Fire and Ice. Already we have learned poem first, Dust of Snow. Now let us see Fire and Ice, poem first B. I would like to give introduction about the poem. The poem expresses the profound idea that the world will end in two ways. It would end either by ice or fire. Here, fire represents desire. Fire represents desire and ice represents hatred. If we don't control these emotions, they will surely destroy everything around us. The poem is a meditation on the end of the world. The poet used fire and ice as the two symbols in this poem. Desire and hate are as destructive as fire and ice. Now let us see explanation of the poem. Rhyme scheme of this poem is ABA, ABC, BCB. Explanation. Some people say that the earth will get heated up, that it would lead to fire destroying the earth's surface. On the other hand, the second group says that if the temperature goes down to an extent level that makes life on earth impossible. The poet compares fire and ice with these destructive features of human emotions, desire and hatred. Some people say that the world will end in fire. It is a belief that has come from the Bible. In the Bible, there is a description of the end of the world. Okay, so the world will end by fire. So this type of description it is given in Bible. On the other hand, some people believe that the world will end in ice. So this belief has been given to us by the scientists. The modern scientists here mention that a long winter will set in if a nuclear war starts. It will freeze all life to death on our planet Earth. On the basis of his taste of worldly desire, the poet holds with those who favor the Bible's point of view. The poet here talks about fire, and the poet compare fire with desire. He says that he has tested the evil effect of desire. Desire has the same effect as the fire has. It means that fire is destructive, like that desire is also destructive. It generates evil and violence in the world. The fire of desire can cause a total destruction on the earth. Then the poet says that hate can be another weapon of destruction. He has found so much hate in mankind that it would suffice for the end of the suffice means sufficient. It would suffice for the end of the world. The poet says that if the world were to perish twice, hatred and ice could be as powerful weapon of destruction as fire or desire could be. Hatred makes a man dry emotionally. He becomes cold spiritually. He becomes barren mentally. He loses the power to judge rightly. So the poet here compare hatred with ice. Both hatred and ice have a freezing effect. One kills a man physically and other kills spiritually. The poet is very much sure of the destruction of humanity on some day. He talks about two different beliefs regarding the end of this world. The poet favors the people who say that the world will end in fire because he has seen the effect and result of unending desire of human being. He says that human desire is similar to the fire in its nature. So this fire of desire will destroy the world and entire human being. The second belief is that ice is also sufficient for destruction of this world. Here the poet compares the nature of ice with hatred. Hatred can numb our mind and thoughts like ice. Desire is strong killer whereas hate is silent killer. The theme of the poem is that human emotions are destructive and these are desire and hatred. Now here question can be asked like that. Discuss the theme of the poem Fire and Ice. So this question can be answered in the following ways. The poem Fire and Ice is a meditation on the end of the world. The poet interprets his own views in terms of religious and scientific views about the end of the world. In the Bible, it is mentioned that the end of the world will be by fire. Men of religion believe that the world will end by fire. On the other hand, modern scientists believe that the world will end in ice. If there is a nuclear war, a long winter will start. Scientists hold that this winter will freeze the life on Earth. Robert Frost says that both these views are equally true. Then fire and ice are both powerful enough to destroy our planet. But the poet gives an intelligent twist to the religious and scientific views about the end of the world. Okay, thank you students.